Actually, the first data set which you had informed me is DARPA 1998. Okay, for that you had informed I have to do several computation modules. That modules will be CNN and RNN. These two are train model, and decision tree and SVM or ML classification. Okay, so first I'm going to execute totally three type of files. This is big data. On this big data we are using ML classifiers. Okay, that ML classifier will be, not only I used decision tree and SVM, I used logistic regression and furthermore data also. And then I am training the same data set by using CNN train model and RNN train model, which you had informed. So right now I am starting the execution here. It will take long time due to the data set files, and we are importing Spark here, so that the reason it will took long time for the execution. I can't able to capture a video very fully that how it is executing everything. I just start up three files execution and I will show you the index pages. Once it is over, I will share you the screenshot so it will be easier to you to understand. First, I am going to share you for this data set. If you approve, then I will share you the remaining two files. No problem. So first, I am going to execute this big data file. So in this big data file, we are processing these things. So in your projects, you asked me, these are all the variations you asked, that what will be the percentage of U to R and R to L and DOS attacks. In the image you had displayed to calculate. For this, by using this data set, I need to calculate U to R, R to L, prob and DOS attack, and find accuracy, precision, recall, F measure based on the algorithm, the plot graph. This was the requirement you informed on this particular data set. So based on that only, I am predicting. First, we are segregating the attack types and counts here. Based on that, we are providing you the graph. Okay. So you can see here the dependency of the flags and the attack types, what which you had informed. So based on that, the same manner only. For example, so the blue color will be this color, DOS attacks. So based on here, these are all the types of flags. On these flag, the DOS will be this much percentage, prob will be this much percentage, and also the prototype based on the protocols in the attack types based on this. Okay, so we are using here, the protocol will be ICMP, TCP and UDP. So based on this protocols, how much DOS attack and probe attack are to L, URL and normal, we are segregating the difference. On the same basis only, here also the service type, these are all the service types are available in the data set. Based on that, DOS, prob, R to L, U to R and normal, how much percentages. So we are calculating a complete flow that which you had informed me. And also here you may see the accuracy, precision, recall, F measure values for the types of logistic regression, random forest, SVM, as well as decision tree. For these four types, we had processed here by using big data process. Okay, then the remaining two I am going to execute by using next console itself. I started to execute the CNN train modules, and also I started to execute RNN also here. CNN and RNN will take a huge timings. So you may see here, based on the prototype, what type of flag, based on ICMP, based on TCP, based on UDP. what will be. And here also I had imported the accuracies for the logistic regression based. I am calculating here 0, 1, 2 and 3, 4 classes totally, based on u to r and r, the things which we had already imported now. So based on that I converted into the class name, and based on that what will be the accuracies for these are all the algorithms. And once it is over, it started to training sessions. Okay, here I am calculating the accuracies once for the training as well as testing. You inform me 80% will be the training and 20% will be the testing. Based on that, we segregate the data set values, and then the CNN training will be start up here. So then I started the execution of RNN here. Okay, for CNN is on process, it's executing. So right now I started the execution of RNN. So it informing the data set values, everything, and it provide you the plots also based on that. So I'm segregating here based on flag, prototypes, and services, and overall the part of data set, how much has been trained and testing, everything we are calculating. And then finally it will calculate with RNN, and it will provide you the result. So loading time will be take high.